Hello, this is Bani Original, but it's nice to be with you today. In this video, I want to straight away go to answer questions many of you have been asking about the masterclasses that we run for the general public. Why should somebody come into this class? Who can come into this class? And what are the common benefits that come from going through this class? In other words, what are some of the immediate results that people get to experience? And I want to start from the last one. Over 60 to 70% of people who go through this class have reported increasing their revenue in the space of 1 year, either because they negotiated a salary raise, because they found the skill and the confidence to do it, or they got a promotion, or they found a new job, or they started a new business, even if they had never done one, or they just went on and expanded whatever they were doing before. That has been one of the common results from this training program we go through. And the other is that people report a higher level of confidence. People report having healed from trauma, having healed from things that have broken them in the past. And people report overcoming self-limiting beliefs that they have had about themselves and about the environment and what is possible. And all of a sudden they realize there's much more they can do, and that they are the architects of their future. And everything that has happened to them in the past prepare them for this moment. And not most of the things they are going through were accidents. They're actually consequences of choices that they made or choices that they did not make. And we've also seen one of the reports people have given is, especially for individuals that sent their loved ones, their relatives, their friends, whom they have been supporting financially for a very long time. You know, there are these people that finish school, but somehow they feel stuck in life and they're not doing anything much. And you find that maybe as a parent or as a sibling, you have to continuously keep supporting them. And so for people of that kind that have sent their loved ones who feel kind of stuck, a common report has been that these people have gone back with a higher desire for self-reliance. All of a sudden, a person that was always dependent goes back and they want to be able to stand for themselves. They want to be a blessing. They want to create a stream of income for themselves, and they exercise a greater sense of self-belief in themselves. And also, many people have reported that after going through this program, it enabled them build better relationships. It enabled them understand also how to tap into the right networks that work in their favor for personal development, for career, and for business, and different aspects of life. And many people have also reported having clarity of their goals and what do they really want to do with their lives moving forward, understanding where they are and where they want to go, and figuring out how they want to go about that. Because at the end of this program, they have a vision board that they are able to refer to, or they design a vision road journey with more clarity and even figure out how different they really want their future to be, and gain a commitment to stay on this journey and also be accountable to the people in their lives. Husbands and wives, fiancés, boyfriends and girlfriends that have come into this class as a team have gone back feeling more united, feeling more focused, because they are able to realign their vision so that instead of having different visions within the household, people come face to face with what they want to do with their lives, but then also as a team. And this usually leads to more cooperation. And usually couples that previously were not finding support from their partners start to realize that there is gradually they are gravitating towards each other, and they encourage each other, they support each other. And at times you find one person is not very ambitious enough, and they are there looking unbothered, and yet the other fellow is struggling so hard to make the home run. So one of the common results has been that there is a greater level of ambition amongst people that come into this training program. We've also got feedback from people who feel after going through this program, their financial discipline improved due to the things that they learned around financial literacy. You know, how to move from doing nothing into doing something so that you earn something, and how do you grow that? How do you manage it? How do you budget it? How do you build discipline around it. What are those mistakes to avoid, and what are those good habits to adopt? So this has been another common response that many people feel after this coaching program. They are more financially responsible than they were before. We've also seen another common feedback coming from people that after a program of this kind, they were able to connect with their purpose, and they're able to feel like, I have a better understanding of why I'm on this earth, why I was created, why I exist, why I live. And they begin to aspire for a much higher cause in this lifetime, to want to create a legacy. They connect with their purpose. They want to use their skills, their passions, the things that they're good at to impact the world. And in so doing, in creating value, the world, they become more valuable. And we all know that when we become more valuable, the world actually rewards that value. The world is able to pay us. And more people start to feel more useful in life. Because one of the common causes of depression for most people is the sense of uselessness. When a human being reaches a phase where they wonder why they actually exist, what value do they actually add to the world? Because maybe people have told them, you're not good enough, you're not, And so that has been another very common feedback that people have, that they find more meaning in their lives. But also, beyond that, many people report having a bigger self-esteem. They love themselves more. They are more confident. They are more ambitious. They believe in themselves more. Why? Because this class allows them to confront all the different self-limiting beliefs that they have. Many times our societies have raised us to believe that this and this cannot happen. We cannot achieve this. We cannot achieve that because maybe we've grown up in an environment that programmed us that way. But also we have gone through things that broke us, trauma that we experienced, a lot of pains many of us are still trying to recover from. Maybe from the loss of a job, from the loss of money, from betrayal, from the loss of friendships, to the loss of a loved one, to the loss of a relationship, maybe a marriage. There are different things that have happened in life that have really, really broken many people. And whenever I interact with people, I come face to face with these realities, and usually it is really, really a very sad one. So part of the feedback has been that this class allowed them to heal from those experiences and made them feel better. And those that actually didn't know they had things they were dealing with were able to realize the areas where they needed to heal, and they're able to start that journey and moved on to live lives of more fulfillment. Another common feedback from this class has also been that people are able to identify resources within and around themselves. One of the common questions people will ask on social media is, how do I find capital? And when you ask the question, what do you mean by capital? Usually they restrict it only to money. But this class allows people to understand and to answer this question of capital in a broader way. So they're able to identify resources and how do I mobilize them? How do I connect with people in a way that I'm able to attract the support that I need and all that. And the concept of resources is really diversified, and people get to realize, even without leaving my community, without going very far, there are things that I can do, and the opportunities that exist, and the abilities that I have that I can actually make use of. So we could go on and on and on, but overall what I would say is that no one has come into this class and remained the same. We get to talk about aspects around marketing, about sales, about how to build a powerful personal business career brand, things that work for you and help you grow. But we also talk about customer service. So these skill sets allow people to take the different abilities that they have, the skills that they have, the products that they have, and they're able to push this into the market space so that people are able to choose them, choose their products and all that. So also for people that want to overall achieve more fulfillment in this lifetime and feel that their lives mattered because they lived for something higher than just their own existence. They lived on a path of legacy. This is a program you may find meaningful. Why is this class unique? Is this, somebody asked a question, is what makes it very different from these motivational things that people post? This is not just a motivational class. When people come into this coaching program, there are assignments that they will do on their own that allow them to understand where am I in terms of different areas of my life. Whether it comes to level of confidence, it comes to trauma, it comes to your networks, it comes to money, it comes to abilities, it comes to your purpose, it comes to whatever it is. Almost everything we'll do in that class, there will be personal assignments that you do. So there are things you learn from doing that assignment. And then by the time you come into the class the next moment for us to discuss, you already realize, I hadn't actually paid attention to this. I didn't know how terrible this area was, or I didn't know how well I was doing. But then, in addition to understanding where you are able to define what improvements do you want. So what that means is that it does not matter the level of progress each person has achieved. Whether you feel you're stuck, you feel you're starting on level 0 or in negative, or you feel you have already made it so much, you're a multimillionaire, you're extremely progressive. This class allows you to have a very personalized journey because you're able to define where you are and where you want to go on your own. And you draw lessons from different assignments that you do. So when we come together, each member is going to share things that they learned from doing an assignment. And you realize that maybe 30-40% you learn from your own experience. Now another 30-40, you're learning from what you're hearing from everybody else in the class. And then the facilitator or the coach of this program will simply make additions to what other people have said, what you have said, and it makes the learning very participatory. We use role plays, there are games, there are pictures, there are stories, there are assignments, there are group discussions, there are reflections, questions and answers. A blend of very participatory approaches are used that recognize concepts of adult learning so that everyone gets out of this class having participated fully. Who is this class for? This class is for anyone, whether, especially people from teenage age. We've had those that are students, senior 3, senior 4, 5, all the way up to maybe the age of 60, 70, 80. It is really for anyone. And usually in the class, we will have some people that are teenagers because they are parents that want their children to become more responsible. Maybe you like your child to stand for themselves, but the formal education system tends not to build people enough in terms of their mental ability, in terms of understanding who they are and like shaping their behavior and creating big ambition for them, within them, to maybe pursue self-employment alongside other things. So usually this class becomes that platform parents send their children that they would really like to become more responsible, to come and go through this coaching program. And also for people that maybe at a phase of their lives where they want to heal from something, this is for you. For people who feel, okay, I have a full-time job, but maybe I have all these skills. How do I actually make a transition? How do I start to do something alongside formal employment? This is also a platform for them, so regardless of your age. And it's also for people that probably have mobilized some money and they want to start a business, but somehow they feel stuck on, okay, how do I go about it? This class usually brings a lot of clarity. So regardless of your age, regardless of your financial status, regardless of your gender, this is a class that opens doors and opens minds of different people. And there is also the option for people to do this online or physically. Can this only be weekday or weekend? I would say both. It depends on your schedules. It depends on what is possible. For example, when you have programs in Kampala, we do this on weekends. So we'll do Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then we finish the following weekend. And also in different locations. So it depends on the preference of most of the people that are enrolling. But mostly we've also had these as programs that run from Monday to Friday, and at the end of 5 days, we complete. What happens beyond the program? Beyond this, those who have completed have access to our team and they're able to receive continuous mentorship. They're able to reach out and ask questions and freely when they need to gain clarity of certain things. So there's a support system that is available for people that want to still keep in touch and they want to get more clarity of certain things they're doing. This was Banio Luigi Norbert, lead founder at Capacity Beyond Limited, and where we have this segment called the School of Growth, through which we organize programs that take people on a journey of mindset change, personal development, and entrepreneurship. And we also run TOT programs for NGOs that want to achieve a similar thing within communities. So we repackage this methodology, the syllabus that we have, and use it to support them, to train their staff, so that their staff also make personal improvements. And from the changes that happen within them and the things that they learn from this class, they're able to train communities and take them on a journey of self-reliance, of empowerment, of heightened self-esteem, confidence, and financial freedom. And so in addition to that, of course, we run team building events for organizations and companies, allowing their staff to increase productivity. And so that maybe in the context of NGOs, they have more successful projects. In the context of companies, they have more profitability because employees are performing at the highest level possible. We do this by bringing people together to have fun-filled activities. They play, they have games, they laugh, they run, they dance, just different things that allow them to relax, to bond. And then we use that platform for introducing different topics that affect the success of a team, so that we're able to offer coaching throughout that day or the 2 days or 3 days program that our clients bring us together for. I wish you a great day, blessings and blessings. And if you have more questions, my phone number is here. You can always text me and we get to talk about this in detail. Blessed day.